Hello everyone, Witchboy Columbus here. I'm doing a video on a topic posed to us in my season of the secret group. It's kind of like a public discussion, so I'm making a video instead of typing it out. So I'm going to jump right in. The question was getting to know each other are part of the world. So I am from the Midwest, I guess technically, and I'm from Ohio. I live in Columbus, Ohio. This is the capital. I'm not like downtown. I'm just out a little bit away near a place called Clintonville, kind of in between there and Linden. I was born in Columbus. I was adopted when I was like 3 days old. And my mother and father were awesome. My father has passed on. My mother is still alive. She has moved to southern Ohio, so I don't get to see them that much. But I remain in Columbus because of work. Also, as much as I would love to live in the country, I'd have to be really cautious because of work reasons. It's hard to find a job. You know what I mean? I'm not a farmer. I'd like to be, but I don't know the first thing about it. And so I have to kind of do things that I know, which I'm a restaurant manager. I'm about to change careers. In 2 days is my last day at my current job. I am going into a call center, which is going to be different for me because I'm usually very moving around constantly. Running a restaurant, kind of running everywhere. And now I'm going to be sitting at a desk, taking calls for people. It's a business for people who don't speak English and you would go to the hospital and you need an interpreter. We are a video company. They're going to provide regular phone, but also video for any language. So we provide interpreters. So I don't speak another language fluently, so I'm not an interpreter, but I'm going to be more on the administrative side where I'm going to be taking the information and directing the calls. An operator, basically. But it is more money than I'm making now as a district manager for a restaurant chain. So, but that's why I still live in the city. I kind of got off topic. I'm still in the Columbus area. I was born and raised in a suburb called Westerville. It was Columbus, but it was kind of near Westerville. And we moved around a couple times. Like my parents had gotten divorced, so we moved around a couple times. I have, but I've always been in this area basically. I have 2 sisters and a brother. I haven't seen my brother since I was like 18. He was adopted also, but he was adopted later in life, and he was a discipline problem. So I haven't really seen him since he had moved away on his own. I think he held a grudge. Sorry, that was my phone. It was working. So I'm really close with my mother. We're really, really cool. I have explained to her kind of my spirituality and told her some of it, but she really doesn't ask. My mother would, if she would be anything, she would be pagan. Just generic, I think, right now, not like, and she wouldn't even probably use that term, but she just likes nature and would just like to be in nature is her thing. So she doesn't really follow. No. Let's see. I've had it pretty easy. I'm gay. I've been out since I was a teenager. That was challenging because it was a long time ago. I'm not going to say how long. But it was trying times. I came out and it was right around the time the AIDS epidemic hit and all that, and I'm happy and healthy, so the blessings to that. There is pretty much, that's it. I'm pretty boring. I've gone through a lot of different phases in my life. That's a whole long video, so we won't get into that today. I would still, one of my biggest things is that I would love to move to the country. I would love to be off-grid. but I can't be off grid. I love technology, so that would be my downfall. Now, if I could have both, live in the middle of nowhere and still have internet, I don't necessarily need to see people every day, but I would love to have my technology with me. You know what I mean? Which is kind of contradictory, I guess. You can't really be off the grid and be connected. So, but I would love to not live in the city. I would love to live on a farm or in the country. I would love to live smack dab in the middle of woods. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but if anyone has seen the final Twilight movie, their house, like the vampire's house, not just the big one, but even the little cottage that, you know, it's right smack dab in the middle of the woods. That would be rocking in my world. But all right, for right now, I'm still in the city. I think that's just about it. That doesn't tell you a lot about what I've done, but it's a brief synopsis, if you will. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to always put them in the box below. And I look forward to talking to you again. Have a great night. Blessed be.